Warning. Watch the part 1 of this series before watching this video, link in the description.
Hello everyone, Gabby here. We're finally at the end of Kuroken Timeskip episode 1. To be honest, this was really hard to write and I did my best to make this story unique and interesting for y'all. I have a few announcements at the end of this video, so watch till the end. Enjoy the show!
Warning: this video may contain a little spoiler from the Haikyuu manga. The plot is made by my one-celled brain, so watch at your own risk. There are also mentions of alcohol and using of foul words. Proceed only if you're 16 and above. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for a healthy mind. I also post fanfic recommendations and give reviews, so check out my community tab.
I'll wait for you. Kuroken Timeskip episode 1 finale. Kiru's point of view. A few days before 𝑇𝑤𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑟 and 𝐺𝑚𝑎𝑐𝑙's meeting, Kiru's manager, Kiro-san. Have you filed a schedule for an interview with the MSBY Blackjackals? Oh, I haven't filed one yet, but I'm going to their quarters today. Okay then. I'm going now, see you later. Yeah. It's been 2 years since then. I kinda feel stupid for making him wait longer. After that day, I tried to fix everything. I wanted to do something useful to take a next step but couldn't think of any. But then I realized that the first thing I have to do is think of myself first. How can I grow to be a better person? A person that he deserves. Thinking it back right now. If I ever have to tell my story, all I can say is, I was the jerk who made a promise at my last day of high school but decided to break it and hurt someone else who cares for me. I couldn't do anything for someone who stayed and loved me, and I also couldn't do anything for someone I love. The journey to be here in my place right now wasn't easy. The day that I made my sincerest promise, days came and I had to go through what happened, thinking about my bad decisions, to wishing I could just be beside him, to realizing that I was really a jerk and feeling doubtful about myself. I miss him. Suddenly a month goes by and nothing changed. I missed him more. Another month goes by and I finally focused on my job, but I still miss him. All those months that passed by so fast, I kept thinking and doubting if I could ever be the person he deserves. I got so frustrated I accidentally called him one night. Short flashback. Kiro came home to his apartment. Drunk and lost of energy from overwork and stress from his longing feelings for the person he loves. He lays on his couch holding his phone, staring at a person's number, debating if he should call that number or not. Suddenly his phone slipped on his hand and fell on the floor. While he tries to grab it, he hears ringing sounds. He hurried to pick it up. Hey! Kiro paused for a moment, realizing who he called. It was 𝐺𝑚𝑎, the person he longs for, that phone number that he always wished to call every day. Yo! Is there something wrong? I miss you. The person at the other side of the phone chuckles. I'm glad to hear that. It's already 12 a.m. Have you eaten yet? I miss you. How have you been, Kiro? I want to see you. Really? But I don't think I can let you see me like this yet. Why? Because I don't think you deserve me. 𝐺𝑚𝑎 sighs. Kiro, there's no such thing as a perfect human. Even if you're a jerk or you can do anything in the past, then forget about it. Focus on being you, Kiro. I want you to love yourself, your job and continue your passion. I'll always be here to support you because I love you. Don't sacrifice too much for me. I want you to be happy by yourself or with me. To be honest, if you'll go here right now, I would easily accept you and I'll be by your side forever. But if you want to prove yourself more, it's gonna be your decision. I don't care when, I don't care how long it takes for you to be with me. But I'll wait. I'll wait for you, Kuro. Because even if you don't see it, I deserve you and you deserve my love. Kuro huffs and wipes the tears that are streaming from the latter's words. End of flashback. Kuro is currently walking to the League's quarters here in Tokyo to schedule an interview with some of the MSBY players. The man walks on the busy streets of Tokyo feeling the calming breeze that touches his skin, realizing that it's almost winter. Kuro's mind is wandering around, thinking about if he should buy his groceries earlier or just buy hot cocoa instead. After a few more minutes he's slowly getting closer to the building, and while walking on the lobby, he then saw a familiar figure. He gets closer to the person and remembering the only person with those aspects. Orange hair with a bright smile that can make every person around him happy. Hey Chibi-chan, I haven't seen you in years. The orange-haired looked behind him for he was talking to some staffs. Kuro-senpai. Long time no see. Hinata flashes him a smile. You've gotten pretty tall and buff, where have you been, huh? The tangerine thanked him for the compliment and suddenly got confused by the next question. Oh, you didn't know? Huh? I mean Kenma didn't tell you. Kuro scratches the back of his neck. We don't talk that much. Shoyo clearly remembering their situations, he just chuckled. Oh right. So I was in Rio, Brazil and did beach volleyball. Apparently Kenma had the spare money to sponsor me for 2 years when I was in Rio. Beach volleyball, huh? No wonder you have tanned skin now. I sometimes forgot to put sunscreen every 30 minutes and a few months later I realized that I got more tan. Well, it still looks good on you, so don't worry too much. So what are you doing here, Hinata? Oh, I'm getting ready for... Hinata's answer got caught off because of someone calling him from behind. Shoyo-kun captain told us that he's gonna treat us to dinner. Miya Atsumu, MSBY Black Jackal's setter. Behind him is Bakuto Kotero and his blunt almost boyfriend Sakusa Koizumi. Kuro, long time no see. Bokken, don't shout. Bakuto just laughs and walks toward his friend. Bakuto, we've seen each other last week. Hahaha, it doesn't matter. Omi-san, you're really strictly sticking to Atsumu-san, huh? Sakusa had his poker face as always. No, I'm not. Don't be too shy, Omi. Oh, shut up. I'm courting you, ain't I? Is courting still into this days? Atsumu chuckles and places one of his hands on Sakusa's shoulder. That's what we want to do. Saying those words with a smile on his face, then glances at his suitor who's just staring at him. Kuro got a bit envious. He misses his person and he wants to see him as soon as possible and not hold back anymore. Oh, by the way, Kuro-san, I'm officially a member of this league. Kuro smiles and pats the smaller's head. Few days later, the company finally prepares for an interview. It was a surprise though. They had a last-minute preparation due to a misunderstanding about the schedule. The only ones that are available within the city is Miya Atsumu, Sakusa Koizumi, Bakuto Kotero and Hinata Shoyo. Apparently he's able to interview only 2 members and his workmate will interview the other 2. After preparing the set, Kuro goes to the players' dressing room to let them review the script and to prepare for their answers. This interview will be a promotional type since Kuro works at a promotional company, Volleyball Association. He knocks at the door and heard people from the other side saying that he can come in. The staffs are done doing with their hair and makeup for the interview and slowly gets out of the room to let Kuru talk with the players. Kuru bows as a greeting and so are the two. So who should I talk first? You should review with Tsumu first. I have to do something. Oh. Where are you going? Somewhere. Atsumu nods in response. Don't be late. Sakusa waves his hand and gets out of the room. Sharing a dressing room, huh? Well, there's only like 3 other people here besides us. Apparently he's just afraid to get sick, causing him to be a blunt jerk to others. Kuru chuckles. Aren't you a jerk too? What a great pair. Atsumu smirks. Maybe we are. After a small talk they then proceeded to review the script. After 20 minutes they already finished reading the script and revising some questions, while Kuru took a quick review again. Atsumu noticed that something was bugging the former middle blocker. Is there something wrong? Kuru flips the last page of the paper and gently placing it above the table. Nothing. It's just. It's a personal question. Atsumu looks at him. Still, eh? It's not like it's wrong to ask me a personal question right now. All right. You clearly love each other, why won't you accept him now? Atsumu chuckles and sighs. Sorry. Because we broke up 4 years ago. Huh? Atsumu gave a few details about their breakup and there is something that Kuru doesn't get. If that happened to them, then why are they getting back together? Sakusa suddenly enters the room and placed a canned coffee in front of Atsumu's desk. Thank you, Omi. People outside are calling you. Really? Yeah. Okay then. Tetsu-kun, see you later. Kuru nods to the setter. After reviewing the script with Sakusa, he then told something to Kuru. Fast forward after the interview promotional video. The interview was a success. Now Kuru is fixing his things, also saying goodbye to the staffs, thanking them for their hard work and finally escaping the building. While walking, Kuru remembers what Sakusa said to him. It doesn't matter how long it takes to be with him again. It doesn't matter if we broke up 4 years ago. Why? You guys already broke up. It's a long story. We were both too immature and did some things that could make our relationship break. All we know is that we have to grow to our best selves separately. Still loving each other though we weren't really together. Why now? Why am I still courting him? Because I have to prove something. He has also something to prove, huh? At this point, what can I do for Kenma? We haven't seen each other face to face after years, just a year. What if he already moved on from me? Kuru shrugs of those thoughts and proceeds to the parking lot. While finding his car, he couldn't believe what he saw. Kuru's point of view. It's Kenma. What's he doing here? Oh, maybe he drove Hinata here. PFFT, he's just in his pajamas. Cute. Kuru couldn't handle his happiness when he finally saw the person he was longing for. He slowly walks up to him. Kenma. Long time no see. Third person point of view. Kuru invited the latter to a coffee shop near the building where they can talk. Kenma's just staring at a tall person's broad shoulders. Realizing how Kuru got more tall and handsome at a span of year. Lost in thought, Kuru looked behind him to see Kenma. Aren't you cold? Kuru reaches his hand to let Kenma hold it. Kenma holds the latter's hand and rolls his eyes. I'm freezing. When both of them got to the cafe, They ordered some coffee and sat at a table near the window where they can see people walking at the busy street at Tokyo where the moon shines brightly at night. Both of them were silent and just sat there. For them it wasn't an awkward silence. It was more or likely a time breathe and calm themselves to process what's about to open. A few minutes after their orders arrived, Kenma slowly drinks his coffee and looked at Kuru. We should have gone to some pub. Coffee is boring. Kuru chuckles. Don't drink alcohol too much, it's not healthy. Yeah, Mr. Low Resistance. No, I'm not. You don't know how many times you drunk called me at 3:00 a.m. just to hear your nagging. Oh, I think I have some recording here. Kenma opens his phone but Kuru quickly grabs it. Hey, don't steal my. No, it's embarrassing. Kuru then quickly scrolls to Kenma's phone to find the record with such a flushed face and a scowl, which made Kenma laugh. PFFT. Relax, I won't play it and it's not in my phone. Then you still have. It's for blackmail purposes, duh. Wow, worldwide Kodzukan is mean. Shut up, haha. So what did I say during those calls? Still couldn't move on from that. Kuru just gave him a scowl while pouting. The younger got amused by this reaction and just chuckled. Kenma started to talk about it, telling him that he was always saying random things during those calls. Most of it were embarrassing, but Kenma didn't talk about how intimate Kuru was during those calls. He kept telling Kenma how he missed him. He kept saying that maybe he wasn't the best person to be with him. All of Kuru's insecurity that keeps him from being with Kenma made the younger annoyed. Isn't that the streamer? It's Kodzukan. We should take a picture with him. Both of them froze by hearing more people talk about Kenma. Kenma knew what to do. He stood up and grabs Kuru's hand, dragging him out of the cafe. They both ran as fast as they could until they reached a bench near a park under the light and beauty of the Tokyo Tower. They huffed in fatigue of running for minutes and stared at each other. Realizing how ridiculous the situation is, they both burst out laughing. God, you're so famous now you even run from fangirls. Are you an idol or something? No, I'm not. Kenma sighs and sits on the high bench. Kuru goes to the near vending machine to buy him and Kenma something to drink. After that he then proceeds to sit beside Kenma, giving him the drink that he bought. Thanks. They both stared at the sky for minutes to mesmerize its beauty. It was silent for a moment. Not until Kenma spoke up. What took you so long? Kuru moves his gaze to Kenma. The younger is still staring at the sky. I'm sorry. Kenma looks at him seriously. What else can you say except for sorry? Tell me, Kuru, I've been waiting for you. It's just, I'm hesitant. I don't want to hurt you. I hate how when you call me, you always have this thought of not being worthy to be with me. Kuru, it's been years now. Are you satisfied of how you grew? You're a fine man, you're intelligent, you're stupid sometimes, but Ryu. All I want is you, Kuru. You're the reason I kept holding on to that promise. Kuru's eyes widens and couldn't help it and pulls Kenma into a hug. Every time you say I miss you, I always wanted to say the same thing. I understand how you wanted to change first for the better, but my mind always tells me to just go for it. Damn, tell him that you want him by your side. Both of them started to shed tears. Not everything is sad, but it's emotional. Kuru kisses Kenma's forehead and cupped his face. Kenma places both of his hands on Kuru's cheeks and stared at his eyes down to his lips, quickly pulling him to a kiss. A kiss filled with passion, thirst for love and touch of the person that they longed for to be with. They were on cloud nine, not minding the some people that passes by. For them the surroundings were silent, all they can hear is their soft kisses and a fast heartbeat from their chests. It went on for a minute and they pulled away huffing and grasping for air. They nuzzled their nose together and smiled. The next day, 𝐺𝑚𝑎 wakes up without his person beside him. Kuru. He hears the sound of a person cooking in the kitchen. With the sense of relief, 𝐺𝑚𝑎 stands up and fixes his clothes and the bed. Then proceeded to walk out of the room. There he saw his boyfriend on his cute apron that they impulsively bought last night. He then walks closer to him and hugs him from behind. Kuru smiles, places his hand on 𝐺𝑚𝑎's. Good morning, kitten. The taller turns the stove off turns around to face 𝐺𝑚𝑎. Locking both of his hands on 𝐺𝑚𝑎's waist. 𝐺𝑚𝑎's eyes were half open, obviously half awake. He then mumbles something. Kiss. Kuru softly chuckles and gave 𝐺𝑚𝑎 a peck on the lips. You tired? A little. The older smirks to tease 𝐺𝑚𝑎. Did I do you that hard last night? Shut up. 𝐺𝑚𝑎 blushes and tries to get out of Kuru's embrace, but the latter just tightens his grip on 𝐺𝑚𝑎. Come on, let's eat and cuddle all day. We have a lot of catching up to do. Sounds tiring, but I like it. 𝐺𝑚𝑎 smiles softly, which made the taller grin. You're mine now. Yes, I am.
So we finally reached the end of this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching it, and thank you all for those people who waited patiently despite me taking a long time to update this series. I love you all. For the announcement, the next ship for the Time Skip series, episode 2, will be, yes, my favorite ship, Sakuatsu. So, to be honest, I have so many plans to make and details to tell y'all, so I will post it in my community tab right after this video. So please check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.